everybody, welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. Welcome to another Empties video. Don't worry, I don't have as many products as last month, but be prepared for a little rant there, because this month I actually had some products that were just below my expectations, like way below my expectations. And I think this is actually quite well established brand, so yeah. So I'm going to show you all the products that I've used up this month, but before I do, just please remember to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell. So I'm going to start with some Bath & Body products, Lush to begin with. So first of all, I have the Jilted Elf shower jelly, and shower jelly is just probably one of my least favorite Lush products. I just don't really get the idea of the shower jelly thing. Next up, I have Snow Fairy body scrub, and as much as I love Lush scrubs, Snow Fairy is just not my favorite scent. I don't hate it, I just don't love it. And I know so many people do, but for me it just smells like cherry and sugar, so not really my thing. So the last one is Hot Toddy. This is a shower gel. It smells just like mulled wine, which was quite cool in winter. I mean, obviously it's still winter, but like my head is already in spring, so I'm just waiting for spring with all my heart. I don't really want anything smelling or reminding me of winter. Alright, next up we have a Narloa Jasmine and Neroli body oil, and this is actually lovely. I applied it on my wet skin after a shower, and it just smells amazing. It has this like really nice oriental scent to it. I love it. Next up we have some, I mean, it's not really Bath and Body, but it's not face or anything else, so I'm just going to include these here. I have Clio and Cocoa charcoal deodorant, and this is one of the natural deodorants. I'm not a massive fan of natural deodorants. I mean, I know they're better and all, but they just don't seem as efficient as the classic ones. But this one is actually quite good. It smells, I mean, the scent is sweet surrender, lavender, vanilla, and it smells like sweet lavender. So yeah, and actually it is quite effective, so I really enjoyed using that one. Next up, two smelly products. So this is Molly Sleep Dharma Pillow Mist. So if you are not a massive fan of that lavender strong products, this could be something you will like, because this has a very gentle scent to it. It's not too overpowering. So definitely something better for like the general crowd. Okay, and then we have a Tisserand Sleep Better Pulse Point Roller Ball. So it has this like a roller end here, and this is actually quite strong on lavender. So for lavender lovers, I do like these things. I don't know why. It kind of makes me I don't know, because I don't have problems with sleeping, but it kind of makes me like prepare for sleep a little bit better, I think. And lastly we have Burt's Bees Almond and Milk Hand Cream, and I do like the packaging. It has like a cow in here. So yeah, the packaging is quite cool, quite old school, I would say. I like it. The cream smells like almond cookies, so lovely, but it's super greasy. So I actually use it only overnight, because when I used it during the day, I just couldn't touch anything, because there was like greasy spots on whatever I touched. So yeah. Another one of my staple products, Philip Kingsley Elasticizer, this time a 40ml tiny tub. Next up we have Christoph Robin Aloe Vera Express Mask, and I do love pretty much anything by Christoph Robin. It actually works with my hair quite nicely. The only thing I have to say about this is that this mask is more like a conditioner. It's like an express mask. You use it, you just put it on your hair, you leave it for 5 minutes. So I guess that's the reason why it doesn't really work like a proper hair mask. But it's fine as a conditioner. Also, if your hair is very fine, this might be actually a little bit better than like a regular conditioner or regular mask, because it's quite lightweight. Okay, let's move to some skincare. So first up we have Eve Lom Gel Balm Cleanser. And I do love Eve Lom cleansers. This one has this like a typical scent. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's like a little bit like herbal, I would say. It's not like a beautiful scent, it's more like for me it's more calming, I would say. But yeah, I do love Eve Lom cleansers. This one is more like a second step in your cleansing routine. It probably wouldn't remove makeup, but it's just something that can remove just the remaining impurities after using some face oil or face balm. So next up we have two fresh products. This is a Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. And this one looks, I mean, believe me or not, but this one looks actually really beautiful when it's full because it has some rose petals in it. Now it doesn't really look so pretty. It has like remaining petals in here. Yeah, but yeah, it looks really lovely. It smells a lot like a rose. So if you don't like roses, don't buy it. But I mean, if you don't mind, then it should be fine. The only thing about this product is that when you use around like a half of the bottle, the petals, the remaining petals, they kind of block this little hole here. So it's just difficult to get this product out of the bottle. This is more like a soothing, hydrating toner, so don't expect like this extreme cleanliness feel on your skin. More like soothing, hydrating, perfect for sensitive skin, I would say. And another fresh product is the same theme, rose face mask. Again, it contains petals, rose petals inside, and it's a really nice, again, soothing and calming face mask. So nothing too spectacular, but I think both products are great for people who love rose scent. Next up, we have Saint-Tropez, and this is a tanning mist for your face, and yeah, bronzing water face mist. So I do like this product in general, but I don't know if you can see what happened with this, because as you can see it's almost full, but there are like some little bits inside. When I'm moving, you might actually be able to see. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure if that's not a natural thing or not, but it does look a little bit like some kind of like fungus or something. I mean, it might be completely natural. I'm not sure. I don't want to like accuse anybody of things or anything like that, but it just looked really weird, and I'm not really too keen to put something like that on my face, so that's why I'm actually checking this out. But as you can see, maybe you'll be able to see. Oh yeah, can you see what's inside? I don't know, but it doesn't really look that great to me. So yeah, I'm just getting rid of that whole bottle. I like this product, but I'm not going to risk it. So let's move on to some Elemis products. I have both products from Peptide series. This is a plumping pillow facial, and this is a night recovery cream oil. I'm not sure why it's actually supposed to be cream oil. It's very lightweight for my liking. Not very oily. I would probably expect something much heavier by the name of it. But in general, it's quite lightweight. I like it, even though I'm not a massive fan of lightweight night creams. It's just somewhere in the middle, so it's just perfect for me. The facial is good too. I mean, it's something that you just put on your face overnight. I do love all the night products from this series. I'm not a massive fan of day face cream though, because it's a little bit too light on my skin and I just don't get enough like moisture out of that. So next up we have two Sunday Riley products, and these two guys are my dream duo of retinol products. So this one is Sleeping Night Oil with retinol. This is a high dose retinoid serum. They're just amazing. I usually alternate them. I mean, at the moment I'm using different retinol products, but I'm just going to go back to them at some point for sure, because they're just lovely. Next up we have a little bit of Charlotte Tilbury, and this was the first time I actually tried some Charlotte Tilbury products. So I was able to try the Goddess Skin Clay Mask, then a Magic Serum, Crystal Elixir, and this is a Magic Cream. So out of these three, the magic cream definitely something I would consider buying again, or buying like a full size of this. This is quite a rich cream, so probably if you have like oily skin, I wouldn't recommend it, but for me, a perfect day cream. These two face mask, this is like a normal clay mask. I wouldn't really say it's like any better or any worse than any other clay mask. I don't really find anything spectacular in it. It was good. It was good, but nothing spectacular. And the same goes for this magic serum. It's just like a nice, hydrating, a little bit like illuminating serum, and that's pretty much that. So now let's move to some Medicate. I have two products again. This one is Hydrate B5 Liquid Rehydration Serum, and this one is Retinol 3 TR Plus Intense. So the retinol product, for me, it's not too oily, but it's almost there. I would just prefer something a little bit more lightweight on my face. I mean, I don't really like that, you know, greasy feeling. It doesn't break me out or anything, so that's good. It doesn't clog my pores, but still a little bit too heavy. It was alright. It was alright. It wasn't like extremely heavy, but I would still choose the Sundry Riley face oil. Definitely better. And the hydration serum is actually quite nice. It absorbs quite well, so I was quite happy with that. But with most hydrators, I'm not really too picky what I'm using on my face. I didn't really notice much difference, so I don't think there's a point of buying something more expensive. You can just go, just as well go with something really cheap like The Ordinary. A couple more products in this category. So first up we have the Inky List. This is polyglutamic acid. And this is supposed to be hydrating, so it feels a little bit different than hyaluronic acid, obviously. So if you don't really like the feeling of hyaluronic acid, you might actually want to try this one. I liked it, but then again, I don't really mind hyaluronic acid either, so I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm going to repurchase this or not. For now, I just don't think I need it. So we're talking about the hydration, so let's talk about F-Balm Electrolyte Water Facial Mask by Drunk Elephant. I have had it for a while now. I used it like once or two in like autumn, and I wasn't like too excited because, you know, it's hydrating mask, so it doesn't really seem like it's that much needed if you just use like normal hydrators in your like everyday skincare routine. But you know what? These days, when I'm pretty much at home all the time, it's cold outside, I have like radiators on all the time, the air is super dry, I kind of enjoy using a hydrating mask. So yeah, it's actually quite a good mask if you live in a dry climate or if you are just locked in your house with the radiators on. And the last product is a Shantikai Gold Recovery Mask, and it's gorgeous. It's actually really lovely. I don't know if you can see much in here, but yeah, this is the mask. And it's just really nice. I mean, I do like Shantikai, and I would love to try a little bit more, but this brand is actually quite pricey. So yeah, it's time for makeup and time for my little promised rant. I hope you're not going to hate me because this brand is loved by so many people. So if the products I'm going to show you, if these are your favorite, just please let me know down in the comments because I'm really, really curious if it's just me or if it's just like a general, you know, idea of this product. Okay, so let's start. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk about the Pericon. And in particular, I'm talking about the Pericon, the no makeup line. So I'm going to talk about the Instant Blur product, the no makeup foundation, and the no mascara. And I have to tell you, it's not going to be all bad, don't worry. But I'm probably going to start with the worst out of these three. And the worst one is the Instant Blur thingy. And I kind of was extremely excited when I saw it for the first time because I thought this was going to be something that I'll just apply on my face and it will just give me that no makeup, kind of like a nice skin vibe. And I kind of expected, I mean, I'm going to show you how it looks inside. So you have this like thing here and it opens and it's like a white product. I kind of expected this to be like a creamy powder thing, but no, it's just like a normal cream. As you can see on my finger, this is a normal cream, and it just, yeah, it's like a very rich, thick cream. So what it does to my skin, I don't know what it does, but nothing good, honestly. It kind of covers my skin with this like white layer. So I don't know if you can see, you probably can't, but it kind of, this white layer actually stays on my skin. So if your skin is quite fair, I'm assuming this probably blends with your skin, and maybe it's alright, I don't know. But I don't really have much problems like with discoloration, with like dark circles under my eyes. Like blemishes, I don't really have those things. But this product, after, you know, applying this on my face, I have this like white layer, which is like really, looks really weird, and it kind of accentuates those things that are not my problem when I don't wear makeup. So after applying this product, I look like I'm like literally I'm sick or something. I don't have dark circles, but this actually shows dark circles under my eyes. I don't have like blemishes or anything, but I have like a little bit of redness on my cheeks, and this accentuates that redness so much. So I don't know what it's supposed to do, but it doesn't really do much to me. As a primer, it doesn't really work as a primer too, because it kind of rolls under my makeup. So I honestly don't know what to do with it. I was super excited. I really wanted to love it, but I don't. So if this is for some reason your favorite product, just please let me know in the comments below how you actually use it. Maybe I just did something wrong, I don't know. But definitely, I definitely don't like this product. So I'm really curious. I would really love to hear your thoughts about this one. Okay, let's move on. It doesn't get any better here yet. So the next one is No Makeup Foundation, and the shade here is, I'm not really sure what the shade is. Something, not sure. Okay, I'm not going to look for it now. So first of all, you won't get much coverage from that product. It's more like a CC cream or BB cream, but it's nothing that will give you like much coverage. So when I applied it for the first time, I used my sponge, because I usually use either a sponge or a brush, and it just turned out to be patchy. So I just applied more and more of the product, and I ended up with like a mask on my face, like literal mask of foundation, and that's not how no makeup should look like, right? So I was a little bit like disappointed, but then I read that you should apply it with your fingertips. So I switched to my fingertips. I applied with my fingertips. I mean, obviously this was like another day, and it looked better. It didn't really turn out to be so patchy. Still no coverage though. I mean, yeah, but not that bad, okay? But then I discovered another problem. So this product actually oxidizes. So it oxidized to like a proper orange on my face. When I went out, I just realized that I looked like Oompa Loompa. Honestly, guys, this was so bad. And I mean, usually Robert doesn't really see if my makeup is bad or not, but this time it was him who actually told me that I looked orange. I looked like a big orange. I mean, that was so bad, guys. I don't know if it's like the thing with every single shade or just this one. I'm not sure, but I mean, I've never experienced something that bad. So I was really disappointed with this product all the way. Definitely not going to use that, because there's no point. I mean, with the patchy thing, I mean, I don't really expect much coverage from something that's supposed to be a no makeup. Yeah, I'm fine with that, but the orange thing, I mean, honestly, guys, I don't want that on my face. Okay, so I'm going to finish this little rant with a positive note. A mascara, no mascara. This one is actually very good. It looks like that. I mean, the brush looks like this. So this particular mascara, it actually gives you this no mascara look. It lifts your lashes, it kind of lengthens them. It doesn't really make them look thicker, but like I kind of get that, because if you have no mascara, you don't really expect like spider legs on your eyes, right? This is more like a gentle, and it's not super black, it's more like brown black, I would say. So I think this one does what it says. It's a no mascara, but it does something to my lashes, and trust me when I say that I'm quite picky when it comes to my mascaras, because my lashes are really short and I really need a good mascara to make them visible. Okay, I hope you don't hate me after this. And I'm going to finish with a couple more products in here. So I have a Kevin O'Coin, a contour set, like a tiny one. As you can see, I hit the pan. I'm quite proud of myself. Next up, I have something else from Kevin O'Coin, and this is an eyeliner. I'm not a massive fan of this one, to be honest. It's supposed to be a precision liquid liner. It is very precise, too precise for me. It just makes a line that thin that I don't really know how to make it thicker. So next up, I have a Caution Extreme Lash Mascara. Great mascara if you have short and straight lashes. It actually does something, it actually shows them. It's not my favorite, but it's good enough. It's good enough to mention it. And the last product is another disappointment. Unfortunately, this is a lipstick by Amani in the shade Indie. I think I got this in one of the subscription boxes. This shade is not all that bad, but it smells, and it smells like an old lipstick. So I'm not sure if this is just a type of lipstick and if it's supposed to smell like this. Also, when I try to apply it on my lips, it's kind of like dry and crumbly. I mean, as you can see, the shade is actually quite nice, but it's just not something I enjoy having on my lips, and that scent is actually a little bit off-putting. So maybe it's like one of those like old school type of lipsticks that kind of have this old lipstick scent. I'm not really sure. I don't really want to accuse anyone of just sending me like an old lipstick or something, because maybe it's the way it's supposed to be, but it's just not something I'm too happy with. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. This is everything in my Empties video. It wasn't supposed to be super long, but I think because of that little rant I had, it turned out a little bit longer than I expected. Thank you very much for watching. Please let me know down in the comments below what you think about, especially about the Pericon products, because I'm really curious. I would really love to know what you think about them. If you like them, please let me know too, because I can't even get how anybody can like these products, but maybe you do, and maybe you'll be able to explain me why I should actually like them or how I should use it, or maybe it's just a personal preference. I don't know. Yeah, that's everything for today, and I'm going to see you very soon. Bye.